Hey there, guys. Panobi here, bringing you another Pokemon narrative Wi-Fi battle. But this is, of course, a Scott and Rick versus the world. I, of course, have Dangerous 36M with me. Rick?
What's up? Yes. Yes.
Yes, very insightful as always. And yeah, today we got a UU tier battle here for you. Don't really remember who the opponent was. This battle is actually a really long time ago, so we'll see if I can even remember the entire thought process. Hopefully, it'll all come back to me.
I got it
And
all in my mind right now, so let's go. I'm ready.
Rick's got it all in his mind. If you don't know who Dangerous 36M is, of course his channel link will be below as well as his Facebook link. But fuck him, he's famous, bitch. So
You use it in
okay,
such a wrong, context, but whatever. Let's go. Let's do this. Colin is his name.
yeah, going against Colin. Colin the pro. He's leading with an Ambipom. We're leading with NBZ Spirit. It's actually going to be a Scarfed physical Mesprit. We're going to just switch out to Regiscott, knowing that it does easily resist the fake out, obviously, and he would probably want to go for it, and we wouldn't want to take that priority damage.
And we don't want to take a low kick either, so we're going to go back to Hitmontop. But he just U-turns. He doesn't have low kick, so that's cool.
Either way, it'd be a good play because obviously resisting the U-turn and getting the intimidate, and obviously be able to take the low kick fairly well as well. So with leftovers recovery, it literally did 5 HP damage, which is kind of funny. And just going to go back to Regiscott, knowing that it's a good opportunity to set up rocks.
And to get Trick the Scarf, apparently. So that was not planned, though. That was not planned. But, yeah.
But little do you know that Scarfed Registeel is actually a beast.
Well, the thing is, he didn't have that Uxie as a lead, and most lead Uxies are Trick Scarfers, so that was kind of like a late game Trick Scarf Uxie or something. But whatever. The point is, we're gonna go back to our Moltres as he sends in his. He does show Overheat, which shows it's either Specs or Scarf. Doesn't do enough to be Specs, so it's Scarf, which is good to know. And we're just gonna roost it off because it's Moltrick, not Moltres, and the thing's a beast, man. We're gonna do some work with that thing. So.
Exactly. Definitely want to be at higher HP so that it can take a hit. So he brings
Missed
in this.
Fire Blast. That would have done like 80% or something at least. But
Well, it kind of depends how defensive his Uxie is and in which variants. I think we see
eh,
from the damage here that it is a 2-hit KO, but a much closer 2-hit KO.
let's see. Let's see. Okay,
Base
that's
damage.
fine. That would have been an easy to hit KO, but yeah, whatever. Then again, can you really switch anything into a modest life or Fire Blast from a Moltres? I don't think so. So
You can switch in a Rapidash, and that's about it's
just
just
about anything. And then we get Parahax too. And I want to say we predicted that I went for Air Slash, but hey, never know. I don't know. And then
I don't remember. But
holy and then we get whoa! What just happened there?
1 HP survived because Moltrick doesn't die like that. But yeah, he's tired of the disrespect, so we're gonna switch out to Registeel, knowing that he is choice, as Rick went over
Yes.
earlier. So
And
obviously,
we do have a heal baller on this team, so just in case we can get that off later, we can just send in Moltres to outspeed something and roost back up. So that's the plan there.
and we have a spinner, so Rocks is
And we
not.
have a spinner, obviously, as well. So let's just send that in right now, actually. So,
Exactly. After
yeah.
seeing that he is a scarf or a trick scarfer, he's probably not going to have psychic or anything, so it's safe to go into a Hitmontop.
Yeah, he sends in. Okay, he sends an Emma for some reason. Not sure why. I mean, we're a physical wall. We do have Intimidate, not on this guy right now, but still, a Fake Out's not going to do that much, and we can just hit him really hard with a close combat if we want to. So.
Yeah, that was really dangerous on his part, especially because there was always that possibility that we carried the priority, even though we don't. But
We
we
do
could
have
have.
Sucker Punch, I believe, but we're just going to go for Rapid Spin right now just to get rid of those rocks. And there goes the Sucker Punch, too. So, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't finish him off, though, which is, whatever. So,
Yeah, it's really disappointing, but at least we know that he's down pretty low, and we can easily clean up with a U-turn with our Scarf Master.
yeah, and the thing is, right now, all we really have to worry about is his Oxy not setting up Stealth Rock so that Moltres can come in later and do some stuff. So, yeah.
So he's going to bring in his Moltres here, which of course is going to survive the Stealth Rocks because he is smart and salves properly.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go for that Overheat, but this is a Registeel. This is
Flamethrower, Mang. Read it right.
Whatever. He goes for Flamethrower because he's a noob. I don't know why he didn't go for the Overheat, to be honest.
Yeah. I guess he just didn't want it to lower his special attack, and then we can just bring in whatever and do some setting up possibly. But yeah, at that point, it really didn't matter too much because we didn't have much to take a fire move anyway. So
Either way, we are going to be able to take him out with Registeel, which is a boss, and you probably wouldn't expect to wake up today and see a Registeel kill a Moltres, but you did, so...
it does get Rock Slide, I believe. But that's not the point. So in goes a Slowbro. We're gonna go back to our Elo Decolo just to set up a lead seed and hopefully just stall him out because we're sub seed, I believe, with a good amount of special defense invested. And we're gonna switch back to Registeel though, just to. Okay, he makes a double switch as well back to his Oxy. And that works. We're faster. We're Scarf as well. That don't need that right now because he's paralyzed. But hey, we're just gonna explode, and that eliminates his chance of setting up rocks, at all. So that's good. And then
Could have gone for the Iron Head, but since Uxie's defensive and since we're
yeah,
defensive,
could have
wouldn't have
easily
been
lived it, but
yeah, he would have easily lived it, and we definitely want to have Moltres still as a viable option.
and we're just gonna go ahead and trick this Slowbro now that he really doesn't have much to really take a trick. That's pretty good. And we're just gonna go for the U-turn here, I believe, after he slacks off because he's now locked into that. He's not gonna want to stay in, and we get some nice switch initiative. And yeah.
And a little bit of damage on his Clefable, which is always an annoying as hell Pokemon. But we're gonna go into Blacky Blacky.
that, that nickname is so interesting.
It's so golden, man.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go for the Heal Bell, so that way our Moltres won't be parahaxed or paralyzed. So that way we'll be able to outspeed something on his team and do some damage.
Yeah, and it does outspeed Clefable, so we can just safely bring that in later if we want to. And a Body Slam is going to do some kind of damage to fucking, what is this thing called? Clefable, right? And he's toxicking us though, which is kind of strange. I mean, he saw Heal Bell. I guess he just wants to stall us out of PP, possibly, maybe.
Yeah, because Heal Bell does only have 8 PP even when maxed, so you can always win your Star Wars that way. And also, he knows that Body Slam can't do Jack Diddley Balls, and in 4th generation, Parahax does not matter against Magic Guard.
Yeah, that's true. So I think we're just kind of forcing him to eventually start healing himself up so that we can get a safe switch or something of the sort off.
Damn mind games.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I do think we predict that right here. Actually, predict the soft boiled, go to Moltres just to get that roost. A pretty ballsy switch right there. But hey,
super ballsy. But it's Moltres, so
yeah.
Go ballsy or go home. So we're just gonna outspeed and go for the roost because he's just gonna go for a toxic, which we can easily heal Bell off later. Or fuck it, we could just start sweeping right now if we felt like it. So, just going to go for a second roost to get up to nearly full HP, while he goes for aromatherapy, actually.
Really doesn't do that much in this scenario, because as you mentioned, Parahax doesn't do much other than lower his speed, because he's not actually able to get Parahaxed because of Magic Guard. But that Fire Blast, holy shit! Look at that damage!
Fuck your Clefable! God. Fire Blast.
Damn. Okay. I don't think we're gonna want to stay in. Oh, we are gonna want to stay in. Okay.
What you know about Pokemon, Rick? And yeah, we're just gonna 2-hit KO him with the Fire Blast. 69
kind of a suicide mission there because it is gonna finish off us as well with the Toxic and the Life Orb. But I believe that leaves him with only the Slowbro and does he have anything else left?
He does have something else left. I don't really remember what at this point in time. I guess it's a mystery. We're gonna find out.
Slowbro is Scarf though. We're just really scouting for what he wants to lock himself into and just kind of switch whatever into that. And it is Surf, so that means Ludicolo can just 4 times resist that, come in and predict a switch or whatever, and go for a substitute possibly. And yeah.
Yep, but in this scenario, we're in with Blacky, who I don't remember. I think he's specially defensive, and we're just going to wish up. I think I was predicting a switch there because I thought Ludicolo was pretty obvious, but I don't really remember the thought process. Or maybe it was just to heal up Ludicolo. But with 4 times resist, it's not going to do Jack Diddley Balls, and coming in last turn and setting up a sub probably would have been a better option. Yeah. But since he only has 2 things,
I don't think he has anything else left on his team because he's staying in right here. So.
Yeah, he pretty much has nothing, so obviously Ludicolo can set up a sub with that 4 times resist. And really, this thing is such a good Pokemon. I've used it, I've been playing with this team a while, and it's so good against Melodic, Blastoise, Slowbro. Yep. There's a lot of prominent bulky waters in UU, and it just goes to town.
Yeah, blocking Toxic with that substitute, and then just lead seeding everything, and it's good. It's good.
And Energy Ball does pretty significant damage even to those specially defensive.
Oh, he does have Donphan left. Okay, I didn't know that.
There you go. That was his last.
I guess he didn't want to switch that in on an Energy Ball or a Surf for that matter. Obviously, yeah. Okay, that's the game though. Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that I've been getting some comments asking about some more Scott and Rik versus the World. So, yeah. Links below. You can check out. What?
No, I said there you go. But yeah, go on.
There you go twice from 2 awesome gentlemen. So check out Rick's channel if you haven't already, yada, yada, yada. Check out his Facebook. He communicates with his subs and his peeps like I do. And if you haven't checked out my Facebook, link below to that as well. Keep in touch. I'll leave a link to the playlist for Scott and Rik vs. the World in case you want to see the other iterations of this series. And yeah, have a nice day, night, evening, lunch, breakfast, epic mealtime.
Man, you talk fast. Okay, yeah, bye.
I love you.